versus Swift.
Yes,
So,
match 3. I don't have any paperwork in front of me.
Kazna versus...
Yes, Kazna Swift, yeah.
So Kazna versus Swift. Kazna with a slightly altered lineup, obviously losing Ilian. It's a big factor. Vetso said in his interview that he thinks that they have better players, maybe better team players even, so that's going to have to be proven. But just for the strangers, let's take a look at the team sheet here. You can see Kalmi Piotr, Vala, and what's it? Walla, Kalmi Piotr, Vala, and Diplomat. Well, Diplomat is a little bit of a later addition to the lineup, but he was already there for the Rumbles. He was the third name in my head. Piotr and Vala obviously coming from out of range last season, who we saw get relegated, didn't make it through the...
Dares, just going with Dares this season for his name? That's quite cool. Makes it easier to pronounce, I guess.
So we saw in their match that they decided to switch around a lot. They put Piotr in for most of the games, if not all, and then switched around with Dares, Isne, and Vala.
Yep, they definitely were. It was like they were kind of trying to feel out the initial 7, yes. Yeah, see who had better synergy and stuff like that. That was something that immediately, don't know if concerned me is the right word, but it was something that immediately made me think, okay, what are they going to do? Kazna have these additional players, but are they going to use them? Are they going to feature in their starting 7 lineup? And what is that starting 7 lineup?
Yeah, last season they had a dead zone, if you remember, but they
pretty much never used them, yeah. And Dares as well, it took him a long time to rotate Dares in. He didn't really...
Yeah, well, he wasn't available in the beginning because of Gamescom and such. And
okay, yeah, okay. But yeah, I mean, once he was like a big change to the team in a way. It was the same with Out of Range with Vala. We were talking to Vala when he was here end of season. I remember actually speaking to Vala specifically on the analyst desk, asking him where he was going to play next season. He was like, I don't know if we're going to be playing a different team. And I was like, dude, you're going to get picked up by another team easily, because he was certainly one of the strongest players on Out of Range last season. And it's good to see him with Kazna. Just hopefully he can hold a first team place with them.
We'll have to see about that, won't we? I mean, it's up to them who they decide to be their starting 7. And for Kazna crew, it's again one of those matches to prove in that they are ready, that they're not going to slack in the beginning of the season, which sometimes has been an issue for them last season as well. Sometimes that was an issue, but their opponents in this one is going to be Swift. They come off a crushing defeat against Utopia. Obviously, only 7 players here for them.
Yes, so if you're playing fantasy, you could just take any players from Swift and you would be okay. Although there was one who was there who wasn't playing, which was it Mendax?
Yes,
yes.
From last season.
So Swift, pretty much everyone in the team's a safe bet. Trying to pick out the top damage dealer in Swift, it's Crispix or Mihalov.
Or Skylex.
Skylex as well, yeah. Crispix having a huge following right now from a lot of Russian viewers. Certainly a lot of people coming in to watch him play.
It's a very popular stream.
Very strong player. So Swift having a bit more Eastern European support. Kazna have got the very core group down in the Baltics, I want to say. Balkans, my bad, sorry. Balkans. I do apologise immediately. I do know that people in the Balkans hate being referred to as the Baltics because it's totally different areas. Yes. It's very different areas and very commonly mixed up between the two.
Well, they have Idemo on their tag, which means something. I don't remember which language.
I think it's Serbian.
Serbian or Croatian, one of those.
And I can't remember exactly what it is, and Mojo's probably hating us right now for not knowing because he's told us multiple times. I think it's like hello or something like that, or go, like...
Go hard or something, or let's go?
Let's go. Maybe let's go. It might be let's go. Anyone who does know in chat, we do apologise. We are pretty, let's be honest, we're pretty dumb, the both of us.
What? Speak for yourself, mate.
Well, okay, so I'm dumb, yeah, I'll take that. I don't know what it is.
If we're both dumb, then I'm dumb and you're dumber.
Okay, I'll take that, yeah.
At least I'm not the dumbest, you know?
Fair enough, you know, I can handle that.
And then there's Wojtek.
There's Wojtek, who's like, daddy dumb.
But no, I really want to see Swift do a little bit better than they did against Utopia. I mean, it's the same start of their season last season where they also lost 5-0 against Utopia, and they started recovering more and more towards the Phase 2 last season, but now I want to see them perform in Round Robin 1. And this is a big test for them because Kazna crew, top 5 contender, top 4 contender, definitely going into those offline finals at the end of the season. always going to be one of those teams with their experience, with still very high-skilled players. They still have them, Stefan, and next to still in that lineup, there's Piotr Vala, all strong individual players. The experience from Vetso and Haiba as well. On top of that, it's still a strong lineup.
Yeah, it's just what lineup are they going to use and whether they keep it or not. So, map lineup, let's have a look and see what we're going to get, Daki, and in which order. So we're going to be kicking off with Mainz, and then we're going to be going to Himmelsdorf, Prokhorovka, which is going to be the first time we're going to see that this evening, then into Cliff, and then going back into the tiebreaker of Prokhorovka.
So Swift on Prokhorovka and Cliff, they already played it. Obviously, coming off 5-0 defeat, they didn't win a single round on it. I mean, that's kind of obvious. Kazna crew have played Himmelsdorf already, went 1-1 there. So, I mean, it's a strong map pool here. I kind of like it starting off on Mainz. It could be very quick, then slowing it down on Himmelsdorf, then Prokhorovka, which is a little bit in between. It can be quick, it can be slow. And then Cliff, it's a fairly strong map pool. It can be quick games, but it can also be slowed down.
Very static sometimes, yeah. We were watching it today actually on the Russian stream. That was very static, the match we were watching.
It kind of depends on what way the teams go for it. You know what if both teams are willing to play, let's say like that, if both teams are willing to play aggressive and quick, then we can get games like between Ding and Oops yesterday, where both teams are playing very aggressive, and it ended up in
We've also seen some spectacular baits on Cliff as well, where teams have set up looking like they're going to rush middle, and the other teams rushed forward, and they're just sitting waiting on them coming over the middle hill.
I think everybody should be aware of that TVP position. Now, though, at that point we saw yesterday as well that there's TVPs on the bottom side, a little bit deep into the 1-2 line towards their own base, who try to counter anybody trying to drive up the hill. Hooknik definitely remembers that very vividly, but I think teams should start becoming aware of that it is a potential, and that this can always happen.
And we did see on, I believe, Thursday, where we had, or actually it might have been yesterday, it so quickly happened already, but it was trying something new with heavier tanks. I think it was Gohard going with the E100.
Yeah, Gohard's going with the E100 and the E5, which was absolutely disastrous.
They timed it wrong.
There was no team coordination, lack of communication really between.
When I saw it, I thought to myself, they've tried this before, taking a mouse, and their opponent just completely ignored the mouse and shot the rest of the team. So were they going to try something the same? And instantly you and Mojo were like, okay, this is going to be 1-2. And it looked like they kind of had it, but then they were unsure and they just didn't seize the initiative and commit with the plan. It's like they had the lineup, they had the plan, and then once the match started, they changed their mind.
Maybe, but it did also seem at the E100 and E5 that they were going for something along the E100, pushing the middle to take the shots, where the E5 then goes to the lower side, tries to get up to the ramp area to create a crossfire in between, but there was a 140 there from Izuba, which pretty much stopped that entire tactic. So heavy tanks on Cliff, I'm not just sold on it quite yet.
Yeah, it's nice to see something new. Definitely always nice to see some kind of different tactics. We've had, was it Gohard as well, tried to climb, no, they did climb with the E5.
Oops, actually.
Oops did it? Okay.
Oops tried to climb with the E5 and even with the Emil.
Okay.
Yesterday, they tried to climb with an Emil. And it worked.
It could be, yeah, if I guess up top, that's a really nice
you can climb there with a mouse, so yeah, you can climb there with a mouse.
I would need to see that, that would be impressive.
Sana actually did it as well. You can climb there with a mouse.
Why would I not be surprised?
Even on the back side, you can climb it on the front, on the back. You can do it in a mouse, and I see no reason for people to keep failing it with their bad shot, but not. I was just.
Come on, it's so ready to go into it. So we're currently, at the moment, we're stalling, if you like, ladies and gentlemen. We're waiting on the team lineups to be ready. Kind of at the mercy of the players. So it's not like we're just enjoying listening to our voices while we're talking a lot. Daki loves listening to himself. But we do have the lineups ready, so let's have a look and see which vehicles are going to be used here for the first round on Mainz. And there's some unusual things. No, not unusual.
Not really unusual. The Tier 9 Waffenträger also. Obviously, this is a very stealthy TD. You have to peek backwards because of the turret location being very far on the back of the tank. And
3 TDs though.
yes, that on top of the FE-183, which is a one-shot monster, and the Gorilla. We have to see it work out because here Swift possibly have a good counter with the Lorraine RT. I mean, we saw it at the Championships Rumble that Lorraine RT can counter the FE-215B 183 if he's under the mountain.
The FE-22215B.
FE-21 Heavy 215B Heavy.
Okay, and the Object 430 is going to be sitting on the right side of the map.
He might be sitting where we saw Maga in his I-7 behind that bush because he's very low profile, makes it hard to blind fire. So I expect him over there.
Okay, so this is going to be an interesting one. I'm actually really interested to see what Kazna's starting 7 lineup is going to be for this round as well. Swift, well, we know what their starting 7 is going to be.
Yeah.
But it's to see who gets the call up from Kazna. It's very hard to predict anyone from Kazna to put in a fantasy team right now.
I'm kind of afraid for Kazna crew as well with this lineup though, because Lorraine Artie could really make it very, very hard. I mean, talking about that RT piece, we have seen it work, we've seen it fail, but against a slow lineup like Kazna crew, where they can't really take the hill, could be disastrous if he gets good connections.
You know where the girl is going to be defensively or the wolf. You know they're going to be in that bush on the K line, is it?
K4, K5.
Yeah. Do you know? So is there going to be a blind shot going into there from the artillery?
I think they will try to clear under the hill first with the RT, and then see from there. Possibly trying to clear the 0 line as well. Kazna crew, on the other hand, most likely going to climb somebody into the safe position where we saw Failware play. That's now the common meta. You don't drive him up all the way, especially with Lorraine RT, where we've seen the Lorraine RT drive down the 1-2 line and hit those tanks in the back of the turret once they get proxy.